Well, hello, YouTube. It's your Ricepaddy Daddy. Hey, we are going to be talking about Rice Paddy's mental tool number 5. So, welcome to Ricepaddy Reasons. My name is Isaac Leong. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and share this with somebody who might be able to use it. All right. The mental tool number 5 is a very simple one, but I'm going to explain it. I kind of got into that in my last video, but ultimately, this is where I want it to really hit home. Okay, the fifth mental tool is master the basics. Okay, you can't become a master of anything until you master the basics. Okay, I consider myself to be a master cook. I've been doing it for 35 years, and it's all a combination of very simple things, including knife skills, understanding food, understanding basic chemistry and physics. It's about seasoning things, about using your palate so you can assess things, and knowing how and what to change in a dish in order to make it better. All right. This is something that I tell people when I'm training them. That look, there's no secret to being an amazing cook. All right. If you want to be an amazing cook, master the basics. Okay, I'm going to give you a quote from the Shaolin monks in China, the guys that invented martial arts. Okay, they have a saying, all right, and it's powerful. All right, they say, "I am not afraid of the 10,000 strikes that you have practiced once. I am deathly afraid of the one strike that you have practiced 10,000 times." Right? Let that sink in. Okay. Okay. Now that's the core of this. Okay. When you look at modern day masters, okay, like my idol Bruce Lee, okay, he had a technique called the 2-inch punch, okay, where he would basically hold his hand up against the target, okay, and the length of his middle finger, he would then punch from short range, and and he could do amazing things like he could rip through wooden boards like they were paper. I've heard rumors that he could actually rupture steel with it. Okay, I don't know whether that's true, but from what I've seen of the man, I honestly wouldn't be surprised. Okay, but if you notice the way that Bruce Lee fights, okay, he doesn't use a whole lot of fancy, showy techniques in the way that he fights. I mean, as a matter of fact, he made things more showy from the way that he actually fights. For the movies, just to make it look good, because on-screen things need to look good, and flashy, spinning crescent kicks are beautiful to watch. They may or may not be appropriate for a practical situation. But what I do know is that in every fight that the public has witnessed Bruce Lee getting into, his opponent has never even landed a single punch on him. Okay, because there was just simply nothing to hit because by the time they threw the punch, he wasn't even there anymore. Right? He was just that good at very basic techniques, such as basic judo throws, taekwondo kicks, punches that he learned from his mastery of Wing Chun, and learning boxing techniques, and his weapon techniques, which he took from the Filipino style Kali. Right, I'm not going to get into a whole martial arts diatribe here, but basically what he did is he took these actually fairly basic techniques from all these other martial arts, and he practiced them to the point of transcendence. all right, and he brought them together to the point of transcendence, where he had this perfectly fluid style that could beat anybody who came up against him. Okay. Now, obviously, that's debatable too. All right, everybody has debates about whether or not he could beat everybody in the world. However, you cannot argue that that he was highly self-sufficient when it came to his martial arts. Okay, we'll call it that. All right, he was amazing, and I really admire him. Another guy that I admire a lot is and partially because I'm biased because I'm from San Francisco, and I've been watching the Warriors since I was a kid, and I happily watched them lose for decades. Okay, and now they're good, and I'm happy about it. So don't judge me. All right. But Steph Curry, okay? Steph Curry is not the physical freak of nature that, say, LeBron James is, all right? Like, who is, right? that guy's a beast. Now, I mean, you might look at Steph Curry physically, with him just standing there, and physically, he might not look like anything special compared to other NBA players. Okay, he's not especially tall for an NBA player. Okay, there might be guys that run faster than him. Okay, but but when you see him do his thing, okay, you can tell his ball handling skills, the way that he shoots, his 3-pointers. Okay, that is him mastering the fundamentals of basketball. All right, and now obviously I'm short, and so like I'm not I'm far from somebody that you want to ask about how to play basketball. Okay, but I do understand enough to know that that Steph Curry is a master of the basics. Okay, and that's why he has a 3-point record that might not ever get might not ever be broken. Like it's like Jerry Rice's record, right? So yeah, I mean, you have to. It's not just about getting the knowledge; it's about applying the knowledge. Okay, that's how you master the basics. It's by using them again and again. When I was in Vietnam, I saw a stone relief of a tiger coming down from the mountain, and what that was supposed to represent is the use of knowledge and taking it out into the wild to be applied. Okay, that's what the tiger represents. Okay, I'm gonna give you a quote from one of my favorite quotes to use. Okay, there was a writer named Leo Biscaglia, and he has this very profound quote that says, "To know and not to do is not to know." Okay. Remember when I said that your thoughts don't matter unless action backs it up? Okay, that's what he means. Okay, so to know and not to do is not to know. Right? So it's not just about learning stuff; it's also about applying stuff, and it's through that application is where you truly master the basics. Okay. All right. You can't. We can sit here and discuss swimming. All right, until we're blue in the face, and what is the perfect way to swim, and you can have it in your head, like all the different ways that you can swim and how you're gonna do it perfectly, and you've researched, and in your head you have all this knowledge about swimming, but if you have never gotten in the water, none of it matters. Okay. That's what I'm talking about here. Okay, so with all of the previous 4 mental tools, okay, those are your basics. That's what you want to master. Okay, as far as this is how you learn stuff. Okay, now if this is your foundation, okay, anywhere you want to go in life, any goal that you want to use these mental tools for, this is how you get there. Okay, I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is that you want to learn. Okay, on this channel, we're talking about personal finance and getting yourself right. But this is how you change the way you think in order to have the right attitude, where to get your knowledge from, and to take action towards making it happen. All right. That's what I'm talking about here. That's what I got for you today, folks. So I will see you in the next video for part number 6 of Ricepaddy's mental tools. So you guys keep growing and deserve your victory.